Hi YouTube, Fuzz here, welcome back to Star Ocean 4, the HD remastered version of The Last Hope. And I'm playing on PS4 as usual. So today we're going to be entering a new location, the Urd Falls Cave, which is on the planet of Eos. And I'm just starting from the save point here outside of the ship, but we've made our way there before, so hopefully you know the route. And if you don't, it's fairly linear anyway, just head over to the east, and I'll see you there at the entrance. Alright, so it's a good idea just to try and sprint past the enemies so that you can get to this location with full HP and MP. So you can just sprint around and dodge the encounter. Since we've already done a bit of grinding anyway and we're at level 5, since our last rest up at the ship, there's really no need to enter new encounters. And it can be tricky to avoid this ambush here, so don't worry too much if you don't, but it is possible to do so. If you don't avoid it, then just handle it as normal. When you go out of an area, as you can see, it does reset the area, so just bear that in mind as well. And we'll just bring up our map. There's a couple of chests we're obviously going to want to pick up from this place while we're here. And the first is just over here, to the west. And there's 2 pieces of iron over here. And I am just going to call them chests, as I mentioned in the previous episode. I'm not actually sure what they are. Some fauna of some kind. But in terms of RPG-ness, they're just chests, aren't they? And again, any of the mining nodes that are around this place, we are just going to be ignoring. Now, some of this place can be a little bit tricky because you do get a lot of enemies in very small, confined areas. Which basically means that you have to try and avoid them. Oh, I didn't mean to come out of there. Well, we're whizzing through encounters now, it's got to be said. So both of those exits there will take you back to the entrance. And we are going to be doing a bit of grinding in a moment, which is why I'm not too fussed about fighting some of these enemies, but it doesn't hurt. I actually don't recommend you skip encounters, but due to the fact that it's more editing for me if I don't, that's the reason why. I'm trying to keep all my grinding to isolated times only. So there's some oozes here which we can take care of though. Very Final Fantasy style ooze, aren't they? And we're just going to continue heading up to the north. There's actually a passage. Okay, I'm having a few problems actually with my recording software today, so I need to take a look at this. We'll get through the cave first though. So as we head further up here, the path splits. And we're going to take the right path. Well, actually, the path split quite a while ago, but we're going to take the right path first.
Here we go.
And there's a harvest point we can grab. And that resets, of course, as we leave the area and come back, but we're not going to farm that one. And here there's an interaction point. We just have to go over to the wall in order to examine it. And that gives us a fresh sage. In fact, I think this is something different, so we'll leave that for now. What we're going to do is just head back the way we came. One thing I actually learned is that those oozes, I did forget about this, can split into 2. And they do so if you don't kill them once they're on low health. So while for most of the time you're going to want to try and kill them quickly, ultimately you can actually farm from them because of the amount of experience you're going to get from a single battle. So just bear that in mind. So grab the blackberries from here. And there's another hole in the wall here as well. And that's pretty much it for this dungeon. For now anyway, we're going to just make our way. And oh man, we're going to make our way out, but I'm getting serious lag. So, I was going to do a little bit more for this episode. But we are going to have to finish things off fairly quickly. Right, so those defense seeds we just collected, we're not going to use those immediately, okay? So just keep hold of them for now. We're going to grab this chest here for the 2 natural water. And then we're going to go ahead and use the save crystal. So these guys here that you can see are new. And quite challenging. So let's go ahead and save. But we're going to be able to use these enemies for a really interesting ambush. opportunity, which is going to build up our bonus board with purple tiles, which is going to allow us, sorry, green tiles, which is going to allow us to farm skill points very, very efficiently. But because of this lag, I'm going to finish off this episode here, and we'll come to that in the next episode. I'm just going to save my game before everything crashes out on me. And I'm going to say thanks for stopping by today, folks. Sorry that it's been a bit of a short one, but I need to get this sorted. Hopefully it's helped you anyway. If it has, don't forget to leave a like. That's really appreciated, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.